Good day, everyone. I am Afro Baby. Welcome to On the Grind Live. Today I'm conducting an interview with Nana B, the Royal DJ. Welcome and thank you for joining us. You could have said no to this interview. What made you say yes?
Okay. First of all, thank you for having me. The reason for me to say yes to the interview is that I felt like I haven't given my fans a chance to know who's Nana B, the Royal DJ. Besides seeing her playing and DJing, I feel like they don't know anything about me. So I just had to let them in a bit in my world.
Yeah. Okay. So what made you to take a decision of becoming a DJ? What influenced your decision to become a DJ?
Okay, my influence. Well, I could start by saying I've always loved music. Yeah, it started when I was young. I used to be the DJ like around the whole street. They would know, okay, if there's a new song, they're going to hear it from me. So started with a small system from my dad. Well, he would maybe plug in sometimes, and when he leaves maybe to go to his home, he would unplug everything. And then maybe he thought like, Hore, I can't plug all those things, but little did he know that I knew everything. So I would figure everything out on my own and I would play music, and I enjoyed it. And also having cousins who they were like two DJs. I think they also played a huge role in me deciding, okay, this is what I should take. And then, yeah, maybe as the interview goes, I'll get deeper, or how did I end up being a DJ?
Would you consider becoming a producer?
Hell no.
Hell no! Why is that?
I don't feel like that's the road I want to take. Because normally, I would give you an example. You see, when you're a DJ and you go live, after you've done playing, people will go to your inbox and be like, can you teach me how to DJ? I want to be a DJ. But normally those people, they would just come for like 2 times and then they quit. So I think me being a producer, you should know like from within if you are really going to be that. So a DJ, it's something that came from within, that I am going to be a DJ and I am going to do it. So being a producer, it's a matter of maybe if I do it, it will be pressure, or maybe, I don't know, but I don't feel like I want to take the road of being a producer. How about producer?
Okay, is there anything that you wish you knew before you chose to become a DJ?
Yes. I feel like someone could have told me, Hori, when you learn the basics of being a DJ, please start with CDJS instead of controller. As I mentioned earlier, with the challenges that I'm facing using a DJ controller, that there are places where I cannot play. So if maybe I knew the CDJs, I could have been a bit far from now. I could have been known from different places, but because of this controller thing, I feel like it has limited me, especially last year, but we are going there.
Yeah, we're going there. Excuse me, I'm not a DJ, so excuse the question. What is the difference between CDJs and controllers?
There's actually no difference.
So there's no difference.
The only thing about it's the sync button, I think.
The sync button only. So why do you think that if you would have known how to use the CDJs, then your career would have been successful?
Maybe it was going to have more value. I took it, okay, if I'm a female DJ and I'm using controller, it's not much of a big deal for when it's used by a guy. So it seems like ladies are going up, and I'm just, for the fact that I've seen Arch Junior playing with the CDJ, and I was like, oh my god, no, I need to level up.
Nah. Level up. Okay, I get that. So due to COVID, are there any challenges that you faced?
For me, COVID gave me enough time to discover who I am as a DJ, and it gave me much more time to practice, and it gave me a chance to go live and for people to know me, to know if I were to be serious about this thing, do I have a fan base? And trust me, it worked.
Boo, boo, boo! That's good news. So, are there any negative challenges that you faced due to COVID? Maybe lack of gigs and everything.
Yes, obviously, if the president says there are no events, where do we fit? I mean, there's no party without us. So if there's no an event, it means there's no us. So I just had to lay back and only depend on going live for people to know me and maintain like the to maintain that I'm still a DJ. Cause even now I haven't received any gigs in a long time. I get questions there, are you still a DJ? You see, and it gets me worried. Or okay, God, where are the gigs? But then I was like, no, you know what? The delay, it's not the punishment. Maybe you're not ready enough. Though sometimes I feel like I'm ready, but I do know there are some things that I need to work on, such as self-doubts, because you get self-doubts and you get nervous when you get to gigs. Because I remember I once played at this tavern. It's not a tavern, is it a club? Yes. And then I don't know what happened, but then I got off the decks and I left. I went outside to cry, and that was it. I immediately came back to campus, and that's when I saw, okay, I need to work on my emotions. I need to work on my confidence, because it's like when I'm in my room, when I'm going live, things are going just fine. Then when I get a bigger sound, it's like I panic. Or okay, this thing is making noise now, and how do I balance the headsets and what's coming out from the speakers?
I see you mentioning self-doubt, lack of confidence. How do you deal with your weaknesses?
Well, when you have relevant people who supports you, like the other DJs, when they are there to support you, and when you have a good manager, I think it works perfectly fine. Because even if you forget who you are, they remind you, remember what you did on your first gig. Remember the vibe that you brought when people were feeling like, no, I think we made a mistake for coming here. You could be more than that. So when you have relevant people to support you in the industry, you tend to see more of yourself. Because I feel like we are our own worst enemies. We judge ourselves, because normally I go live, and during that live, maybe the last song, I'll feel like, oh man, I'm playing work. Then after I'm done, the comments are so nice, yet I was busy judging myself and panicking. Or maybe after 5 days, that's when I'll be like, no man, the live was nice.
That was good, yeah.
So I think when you have the relevant people and when you have true fan base, it's nice that way. Yes.
That was a very good answer, I must say. Who taught you how to DJ? Was it your dad as well, your cousins?
No, my dad is not a DJ, so I can't say my dad taught me the DJing thing. I can say the cousins that I mentioned, they did teach me a little with the laptop. Then coming here to NW, I met someone who was also a DJ. Yes, someone. Then I discovered that person is a DJ. He's into music, and I fell in love with it, and we went with the flow. So as soon as his career started growing into this music thing, I started being interesting. But I think I did had to lay low, because I can't say by that time I discovered that, okay, maybe this is who I am. So, but then I could say that person taught me a few things, or the most important things about being a DJ. Yes.
Okay. Are we getting the name of the someone, or are you passing?
Unfortunately, you guys can't.
Okay, our loss. So, what are your hobbies outside of being a DJ?
Do I have a hobby? I think I do. I used to play soccer. I used to play netball.
Wow.
But I think we are grown now. We leave such things to do. I read a lot these days. Yeah, that's what I do. I read books a lot. Not academical books. I would never throw myself into that. Yeah.
Okay. So how do you intend on balancing your career and being a DJ? Because I discovered that you're not studying DJ. You're not studying to become a DJ or something.
Well, one way or the other, I will find balance. I feel like now it's too soon to decide, or okay, which career should I be focused more on. But I can say now I'm more focused on the one that I'm busy studying for. And then as soon as things start to change in the DJ career thing, maybe, just maybe, I might have to focus on being a DJ alone, because yeah, being a teacher and a DJ, it's two different worlds. But I feel like it's fun for us as teachers, because in terms of our working hours, like as time goes on, maybe for now I can manage, but as time goes on, it might backfire that I would be forced to take one career between the two.
So are you publicly telling the world that you'd rather be a DJ than become a teacher and educate our children? Ha! Batung!
Well, I love music. I don't think like if maybe we have to focus on what brings money, because the standard of living, it's very high, our economy is on another level, I would still choose to go to work, teach the learners, bring change in their lives. It's not only about bringing the content to the classroom. No, we have a huge impact in those learners' life. So if I had a chance to say, okay, switch up to this career and go to being a DJ, I would definitely take being a DJ. Maybe I would consider being a tutor on my free time. Yes.
Okay. So what are the benefits of being a DJ?
The benefits of being a DJ or a female DJ.
A female DJ, yeah.
Well, I could say there are benefits, yeah, but for me, I feel like there are a lot of disadvantages to it. But the benefits, what can I say? It's the attention you get. I feel like you get to be famous quickly, because it's like, wow, a girl can do this, and then you see like a lot of guys can't do this, but when you can figure out a lot of things, the mixing, transition, and yeah, but then it has some few challenges, if I may say. But maybe as time goes on, I will know the true benefits of being a DJ. Yeah.
So what are the challenges that you keep on mentioning about being a DJ?
First of all, I'm a DJ playing with DJ controller. I haven't reached the level of playing with CDJS, though I want to take that road. So there are certain clubs and events where I organized, and then they have a condition that controllers are not allowed, which like I do respect that, but I feel like if it was a different person, a famous person that is already known, they were gonna make a plan. So a challenge starts when I get an event, they say I'm capable, but the fact that I'm playing with a DJ controller, it's a no. If I were to mention, maybe last year I had to play at Mabatu Palms, and then unfortunately Komuba controller it's any, in the Mixi controller it's any, and other places. So it's like you get gigs, but you just have to let them pass because you're playing with a controller. I think that's the disadvantage. And another thing, because I'm a female, people tend to take advantage of me. And then again, people are not willing to pay, but they're willing to hire you for free. That's another problem.
Listeners, please pay our DJs. We need money, pal. Ha. Okay. So when was your biggest gig?
I can never forget that day, and I will always cherish that day. It was last year, 14 March 2020. I remember very well. That was the best time of my life, and I feel like I will never ever feel like that. Other gigs will always be normal gigs, they'll be fun, but that one, it was the most important day of my life as being a DJ.
What was so special about it?
The fact that by that time I never went live before. It was a matter of, hey guys, I'm a DJ. So the guy saw a video from my best friend posting, And then he said, no, I'm looking for that person. Can I have her numbers? Then, well, she gave him my numbers, and then I got an opportunity to sign a contract under that label. But then I felt like it was too soon. I got an advice from another person who's in the industry. But remember, when you sign a contract, if you get something bigger, you wouldn't be able to accept that thing because of you already signed a contract. So it was a matter of I wasn't ready. I thought I wasn't ready, but the performance I gave, it was so nice that I felt like, no, what I did today, I can never do it ever again. I can be the best DJ, but I feel like today I've proved myself to the world that today this is Nana B. We have a female DJ called Nana B, and shit is about to get real. Sorry for that.
Congratulations. That's nice. So after completing your qualification, do you have any plans or utabona ko pele?
Well, I am going to work. We need money, Pella. Yeah, we need money. But then I have some future plans for this career. Hopefully things will work out the way I want them to be. And maybe one day my name will be known internationally. So, yeah, one day.
We're trying to be international here. That's good. Do you have any advice to the youth who wanna also join the DJ youth?
Yes, especially the female DJs. Bona, come. Let's just be many in this industry. Let's take over what to do. Let's take over what men thought it's theirs only. Let's take it and own it. Let's show that women are capable. Don't listen to anyone saying you cannot do this, only guys are capable of this. I believe we are all unique. If you come to this industry, again, make sure that you have a backbone, because guys will take advantage of you. They will try, but you just have to know who you are and what you bring on the table. That's all.
Very wise words. Do you think everyone is equal?
In terms of what?
Generally speaking, do you just think that everyone is equal? Because now you're mentioning that you can't just say, okay, DJing is for men only. You understand? So you basically telling the females to also join the route of being DJs. You understand? So I'm asking that, do you think everyone is equal?
Okay. To me, to answer your question, I can only say everyone is capable. Okay, with anything, good. Everyone is capable. Doesn't matter which gender or what age. Look at Arch Junior. I mean, that kid is a pro. Hey! So everyone is capable. Yeah. That's all I can say.
Okay, so I think we have come to the end of the show. Do you have any shout outs to the public, to the people?
Okay, first of all, shout out to my best friend Bipilo. Shout out to DJ Lazarus. Shout out to you guys for organizing this. It's nice to give us such opportunity for our fans to get to know us. And shout out to my mom. Yeah. And to my fans, I love you all, guys, and thanks for supporting me and making sure that I believe in what I do. Thank you.
Last but not least, who is your favorite DJ?
My favorite DJ. Do I have one? Okay, well, my favorite DJ, I would say it's DJ Shimza and Black Coffee. When they are together, whatever that they bring, fire. It's fire. And in terms of females, Devon Gogo. Devon Gogo. Yeah.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a lovely day. Peace. We out.